Guys, so this is basically just an excuse for me to use the text-to-speech voice, but I just wanted to talk about this episode of TMNT 2012. So basically one day I just remembered this episode scared the hoo out of me as a kid. So like any logical person, I decided to rewatch it. It was super weird, and it reminded me why it scared me so much, but in a good way. The episode is called Parasitica, and it's in the second season of the show. I'm basically going to explain the whole episode, so if you want to go watch it without any spoilers, you might want to skip to the end of the vid 345. The episode starts off with the team trying to figure out what the Krung are up to, and it leads them to an abandoned building. When they walk into the room, there are remnants of mutagen experiments on arthropods. While searching, they come across a huge wasp, which seemed to be mutated. But this time it wasn't anthropomorphic. It was just huge and stronger than usual. After fighting it, Leo gets stung and finds the wasp's egg, becoming oddly and aggressively protective of it. And this continues when they arrive back at their lair. The brothers tried everything to get him to snap out of this odd behavior, but no matter what they did, Leo never stopped staring at the egg. Being fed up of his behavior, Raph tries to destroy the egg by himself at night with the assumption that Leo would be asleep. However, Leo, with his eyes becoming completely black, violently attacks Raph like a brainless zombie, biting him in the process. Mikey and Donnie wake up to see that Raph was now acting strange like Leo, and once Donnie mentions the bite on Raph's arm, both Raph and Leo begin to attack Mikey and Donnie. Donnie and Mikey trap themselves, buying them enough time to research the cause of their behavior, finding out that they were stung by a parasitic wasp, a wasp that brainwashes its prey into watching their eggs, and once it hatches, they get eaten alive. They go back to the area where the egg is in order to get a sample of the virus so Donnie could make an antibody. They manage to catch Leo after a fight while Raph runs away. They take a sample of Leo's blood for the antibody, but turns out during the fight, Leo bit Donnie. So now Donnie tries his best to finish the antibody before the virus gets him. Donnie tells Mikey to try finishing the antibody. If he doesn't make it, then the virus gets to him and he bites Mikey. Miraculously, Mikey is able to finish the antibody, and he saves everyone by convincing them that he was also infected. They then continue to kill the wasp after they hatched. I think I maybe made the episode sound a bit more darker than it actually is, and I made the explanation too long. But I seriously love this episode. I recommend watching this episode, especially if you grew up watching this show. Even though I probably cried watching it as a child, the episode is pretty funny and super interesting, and there wasn't a dull moment. So I decided to make this drawing based off the episode. I kind of hate the finished product, and I think that the sketch was better, but I got kinda lazy and didn't know how to color it. Maybe when I get better I'll go back and fix it, or I'll redraw it. I hope you guys might like it. BYE.